Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in today's episode I'm going to be propagating a Chinese money plant, which is this guy here. From the base of this plant, as you can see from this one, there is often these small offshoots that come from the base, little baby plants. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 main ones on this one. So they can be cut separate from the mother plants and planted up, and they'll turn into their own Chinese money plants. So really easy to do. And I'll show you how it's done. Wait till the end of the video because I will come back a few weeks later and show you how my propagations have developed. So let's get to it. Okay then guys, so really easy process here. I've got a tray here just to catch any of the debris when I take this out of its pot. So you want to take it out of its decorative pot, and then I'm just gonna discard some of these perlites. If you don't know why I got perlite at the top of my plant, then check out my how to get rid of fungus gnats video. It's part of that. So as you can see, from the base of this plant, there are numerous offshoots. So today I'm going to take a couple, plant them up, and then see how they get on. Then I'll come back in a few weeks and show you how they've developed. So just want to get a nice clean pair of snippers. Got these trusty red ones here. Nice, clean and sharp. And then you want to locate the little baby offshoots and just snip it off as near to the base as possible, like so. So that is one that'll be planted up. I'll put that there, and then we'll do another one. We'll do this one as well here. So just pull back some of the earth at the base, get your snippers in there, cut away, and then that will easily be propagated and turned into a plant. So the roots will develop out of the base there, and they'll continue to grow. So I'll do those two for now. So I've got a couple of pots here. Just going to fill it up with my potting medium. You can use whatever you want really. You can put them into a glass vase filled with water. They will propagate that way, or you can put them straight into dirt like I'm going to be. So I've got my potting mix and perlite mixed here, about 20 or 30% perlite, just for good drainage, which is what all plants require really. So just fill up your pots with your mix. So I've got my 2 pots there. So I like to moisten my soil before I plant my cuttings in, just makes it easier to control. If you didn't do this, if it was dry soil, then the cuttings will be flopping around all over the place. So you need 1 pot per cutting. I wouldn't put 2 cuttings in 1 pot. Chinese money plants tend to grow better when they're by themselves. So you just want to make a hole in the middle of the pot, like so. I'm using my chopping stick, but you can use whatever you want. Probably discard this lower leaf. I think that will probably just decay, rot away. I might even take that one off as well. You want to take off a few of the leaves of your cuttings, otherwise, because there's no roots on here, if you leave too many leaves on, then it will evaporate too much water and it won't be good for the cuttings. They might not develop roots. So there you have it. Stick it in quite deep. I'm going to stick it in to about there where it starts to turn brown on the stem. So stick it in there and give it a light press around. Just going to top that up with a bit of extra soil just to make it look nice and neat. There you have it. There's 1 cutting done. Give it another little just top up of water. Soil wants to be damp all the way through but not soaking wet. So that's 1 complete there. We'll do the same with this one. Hole in the middle. We'll prepare our cutting, so any large leaves I'll just take away, lower bottom leaves, and I'll take that one off as well. So you've got a few leaves on there. Again, I'm going to go to where the stem piece starts to turn green from brown. That's as high as I'm going to go. Put it in the soil, give it a light press, and then give it top up of water. And there you have it. So I will place these two guys in a bright spot in my house outside of direct sunlight, and I'll just check on the moisture levels of the soil, just make sure it's not drying out. You want to keep it quite moist as they're developing roots. And then I'll be back in a couple of weeks, probably 3 or 4 weeks, to let you know how these guys are going on. Okay then guys, so it's been about 4 or 5 weeks since I took the last bit of video, and these are the two plants. So as you can see, it's been a successful propagation. I've had these in my dining room next to my windowsill, bright spots, and I've just kept an eye on them, just making sure to water the soil when it dries out, letting the soil dry out in between waterings as well. And they've really come on well. So they've developed lots of new leaves. As you can see with this one, there's a fresh leaf sprouting there. So it looks really healthy. I'll show you this one as well. Lots of new leaves. And looking really healthy. So I've not yet fertilised these ones. So some of the leaves might be turning a little bit yellow, like that one. I think that'll fall off eventually anyway. Not sure what the discoloration on that leaf is. But I've not fertilised these yet. Generally, when they're young plants, I don't really want that much fertiliser, but now they're developing into full proper plants, I'll give them a liquid fertiliser. I use Miracle-Gro fertiliser, all purpose, and I just make sure I dilute the liquids appropriately for indoor house plants. So really happy with these. 2 brand new plants that I took from the mother plants. And I'm sure you'll agree guys that it's really easy to do. Okay then guys, if you like the video then please slap a like on it. If you're new here then please subscribe for more propagation videos like this. If you have any questions then leave it in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys.